Spend a day in the life with a full-time furniture refinisher and content creator. Not gonna lie, it was a rough start this morning. I was not feeling it. I got up earlier than I wanted to, but I was making it work. My husband was leaving on a golf trip, so I was getting up early to take him over to his ride. And so we got up with the dog ahead of time, which was great. Gave him some water because it is gonna be a hot day out there. We gotta stay hydrated. Got some good pets, and then made my coffee. You know I love my flavored creamers. And then drove my husband over to his ride. Quick pit stop at Circle K to get some electrolytes. And then back to Yuki because it was time for breakfast. I've mentioned it before, but we feed him in this snuffle mat, and it is amazing. It makes his meals last so much longer so I can actually get some shit done in the meantime. A new podcast episode went out, so I was doing some marketing this morning for that. Podcast is Busy Bee Refinishing with MelDidItHerself, if you didn't know. Today we're talking about 6 considerations that you want to think about if you are going to be starting a side hustle selling your painted and refinished furniture. I also announced my free 2-week boot camp to help you start your side hustle up, so if you are interested in that, feel free to check out the link in my bio. It's going to be great. Starts June 19th. And then while Yukon plugged away on a little bony that he had, I went ahead and did some marketing for the podcast episode, uploading it to YouTube, posting in some Facebook groups I'm a part of to let people know about it. And then I also got a start on my Friday newsletter. That way I have less to do on Friday mornings. And every day I like to write out a to-do list for myself of things that I want to get accomplished for the day because it just helps my brain organize things. Went up to make up the bed and I posted this on Instagram, and some people were surprised that I have 2 duvets on my bed. Does anybody else do this? If you sleep with a partner, it is a game changer. Try it out. And then it was time for a walk. Check the fit, obviously wearing Crocs all day, every day. It was very hot out, so the walk was short but sweet. And then it was time for breakfast. I always just have a weird snack plate. My meals aren't real meals. Then I added a layer of top coat to these side tables I've been working on while I listened to a couple podcast episodes. Listening to podcasts all day, every day. And then I took some footage for an Instagram reel of this desk that I recently posted for sale in my shop. Then headed out to the garage. This is a dresser I have been working on for quite a while and then kind of put to the side. And I'm like, okay, I just gotta do the last little scrapings and sandings that needed to get done on it. There's some latex paint in these little crevices. So I just did some of that finer detail work. You can see how dusty the piece is because it's been sitting around in the workshop for so long. Quick break to get hydrated, and Yukon was holding down the fort, having a very comfortable nap it looks like. Added a layer of fusion mineral paint to this little cute shelf I'm working on. And then there's another side table, which isn't matching, but from the same friend that gave me these pieces from her uncle. Plugged away at getting that sanded down and all the finish off of it, but it was so hot. It was like 35 degrees today and sunny, so making a very intentional effort to drink a lot of water. This is what it was looking like afterwards. Quick tape pull, because if that's not the most satisfying part of this job, then I don't know what is. Fuck yeah, buddy. Look at that. Ooh! Then time for some lunch. I don't have normal, eating schedules either, if you can tell. I like to have kombucha in the fridge. I've been trying out this new booch one. It was very tasty. Somebody once told me if you're trying to eat healthier, just put whatever you have over a bed of greens. And so that's what I'm doing. We pretty much always have a summer fresh salad in the fridge because they're just so quick and easy. And then this looks horrific, but it was very tasty. It's chicken salad, pickled jalapenos, and some queso. I tried to work out some of my muscles with this Theragun. And then honestly, I had a 2-hour nap. I don't know the last time I napped, but it was incredible. I knew it was going to be a late night, and I think the heat just took a lot out of me. I don't know. Anyways. And then I had an espresso order show up while I was asleep. So I gave the box to Yukon to give me a hand with that and made one up. Then put another layer of top coat on those side tables. This is what I'm using. It's the Minwax polyacrylic. I like it. I do prefer a polyurethane, I'm going to say, but it's nice for what it is. And then I had a shower and again, more water. It's kind of like a chore today, but I know I will feel shitty without it. Then Yukon had his dinner, and then we got ready to go for a walk now that the sun was starting to go down. I decided to go down towards the river so that he could cool off, which we don't often do, but we should do more because it's so much nicer to walk around than in neighborhoods and stuff. There's some disgusting water there that of course he wanted to go to, and I was like, just wait, there's more down there. Not that it's any less disgusting because it's the Ottawa River, but we take what we can get. It made no difference to Yukon. He's having the fucking time of his life. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He's over 6 months now. He's almost 70 pounds. He's a big boy, but he's very cute. And I love him so goddamn much. I'm trying to really appreciate these moments because I know he's going to be a huge doggy in no time. When I got home, I prepped some dinner and replied to some emails and stuff while I was cooking up, trying to multitask. Because obviously I'm running behind because what's new? So I shoved the food into my mouth while I put on some makeup. It's the one time I'm leaving the house for the day, so I'm like, I'm just gonna look half decent. It's time for softball. Did we win? No. Was there a lot of bugs? Yes. And my ride ended up having to go to the hospital, so I took an Uber home. Yikes. And I went over to their house to let their dog out because they were going to be in the hospital all night. He is so cute. He's the tiniest, best pug you'll ever meet. His name is Tom Yum, and he's from Thailand. We love a good pug cuddle. And then I had to go home to let my little one out, and he was being a good boy waiting for me. And then immediately stopped being a good boy and was being a little shit as I was trying to eat the leftover ravioli that had been sitting out, which is disgusting, but I was starving. And he just attacked my feet the whole time while I tried to run away. Finally, sometime after midnight, it was time to say goodnight, to put him back into his little cage, let him know I love him. And then I went upstairs, scrolled TikTok, and then went to bed. Good night.